I was blessed a long time ago to invest my money the right way and, put what you think about me. I don't care what you say about me. You're not in the position that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Terence Crawford has had enough of Floyd Mayweather's jabs. After Mayweather dismissed Crawford's recent victory as undeserved and even leaked a private sparring video, Crawford fired back with a bombshell. He claims Floyd owes him roughly $31 million. According to Crawford, the debt dates back to the early days of their relationship, and it's time Mayweather stopped pretending to be rich. This revelation comes on the heels of Mayweather's latest legal trouble in Las Vegas, where he's being sued for failing to pay for luxury cars. Crawford, Floyd's online antics are nothing more than a search for validation, while behind the scenes, his finances may not be nearly as secure as he portrays.
I couldn't choose a better guy for the job.
He's gonna make you hundreds of millions, you said?
Hundreds of millions, it sounds good, but we're in the billionaires club.
The lawsuit that sparked Crawford's response was filed less than 10 days ago in Clark County District Court, painting an uneasy picture for the former champion. Both Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions LLC are named in the complaint, with Vegas Auto Gallery alleging that Mayweather purchased 4 luxury vehicles worth more than $2 million on July 3. The collection included a 2018 Mercedes Maybach, a 2023 Ferrari, a 2023 Porsche, and a 2025 McLaren. Court documents claim Mayweather initially issued 2 checks, one for $1.6 million and another for $650,000, but later instructed the dealership not to deposit them.
Claiming that they did some shady practices. So this is the response to their lawsuit, that he bought 4 cars in the amount of $2.3 million back in July. And one of the cars was $1.2 million, which was a 2018 special edition Maybach. I don't know, something really, really fancy. Very, very rare.
Instead of paying, Mayweather showcased the purchase on Instagram, flaunting the cars to his 29 million followers. According to the dealership, Floyd never intended to keep the vehicles, using them instead as props to maintain his Money Mayweather image. He eventually returned 3 of the cars and agreed to hold on to the Maybach under a settlement valued at $1.2 million. The issue, however, is that he still hasn't paid.
We got options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16.
By signing the settlement, Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions effectively confessed to the judgment an admission that they owed the money and could not dispute the agreement if they defaulted. Yet despite this binding commitment, the dealership claims Mayweather missed multiple payment deadlines, even after receiving an extension. Michael Cristalli, attorney for Vegas Auto Gallery, put it plainly, our filing speaks for itself. Despite Mr. Mayweather buying the vehicles, tendering checks, and executing purchase agreements, he refused to pay for the vehicles.
$5 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right.
These types of claims are nothing new for Mayweather. Over the years, he's been accused multiple times of late payments or outright refusal to settle debts. From unpaid wages at his now closed Las Vegas strip club, girl collection, to disputes with jewelers and event promoters, the pattern has been consistent. The man who proudly flaunts his wealth often finds himself entangled in battles over unpaid bills.
I mean, dang, Floyd Money Mayweather. Man, wow, y'all around here getting Rolexes, not paying for them. Man, y'all got stacks of money, owing jewelers money. Man, how y'all around here, man, getting millions of dollars in all this jewelry and leaving 280?
That's the backdrop for Crawford's comments. His claim that Mayweather owes him roughly $31 million doesn't come out of thin air. While Crawford's team has avoided giving details, the context suggests a few possibilities. One is that he may be pointing to lost earnings from never securing a fight with Mayweather. When Floyd retired in 2017, Crawford was surging through the pound-for-pound rankings, already a unified champion at 140 pounds and rising fast at welterweight. A Mayweather-Crawford showdown at that time could have been a blockbuster, likely generating hundreds of millions in pay-per-view revenue.
I know life is hard, I know life is expensive, but come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants.
Another possibility lies in business dealings outside the ring. Mayweather's promotional company has been involved with countless fighters, events, and joint ventures, territory where disputes over percentages, marketing cuts, and promotional obligations are common in boxing. What makes Crawford's remarks even more pointed is the timing. They came after a private sparring video of him and Mayweather began circulating online. In boxing culture, sparring is sacred. What happens in the gym is rarely meant for public eyes. Behind closed doors, fighters push themselves against champions, but leaking that footage is widely seen as a breach of trust.
Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it ready. Yeah. I need everybody. That girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody. Girl collection.
The irony is hard to miss. Mayweather built his persona on two pillars: an undefeated record and untouchable wealth. 50-0, and the Money Team brand became synonymous with his legacy. Yet now, lawsuits over bounce checks and unpaid luxury cars chip away at that carefully crafted image. Crawford, meanwhile, has just cemented his place in history as the only fighter to become undisputed in 3 divisions during the 4-belt era, giving him both the credibility and the platform to call.
So the money's really gone. Yeah. That's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money. All that money. And it took been 2 years. So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like I don't even know what to talk about. Like within lifestyle, that money's doing. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at you.
The Vegas Auto Gallery case highlights just how fragile the Money Mayweather persona can appear under legal scrutiny. Court documents state that Floyd not only failed to pay but also took to social media to disparage the dealership, urging his millions of followers to avoid them. According to the dealer, those posts sparked threats from Mayweather's supporters, turning a financial dispute into a reputational fight. For the dealership, the issue goes beyond unpaid bills, it's about protecting their name. For Mayweather, it's a battle on 2 fronts, in the courtroom and online, trying to win publicly what he's losing privately.
Yeah, and about the whole 50 Cent story, you gotta hear
accusations that Floyd Mayweather has unpaid debts with fellow athletes. A widely known allegation comes from rapper 50 Cent, who accused Floyd of cheating him out of $2 million during his jail sentence.
Then are we talking over $2 million? It's about that. Oh, okay. At that point, it was invested in. All right. So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up that.
Crawford, by contrast, has been deliberate with his financial moves. After years of disputes, he split from Top Rank, betting on himself in the Errol Spence Jr. showdown, and cashed in with a career-defining victory. Now, as the only fighter to become undisputed in 3 divisions, he stands atop the sport, financially secure on his own terms. So when he points a finger at Mayweather, it's not just as a critic, but as someone positioning himself as Floyd's true successor, in both legacy and independence.
We're gonna get to it. What's up? We're gonna get to it. International with it.
Meanwhile, Mayweather's lawyers are trying to flip the case, accusing the dealership of fraud for allegedly withholding documents such as the odometer certification. But legal experts have already dismissed the counterclaim as flimsy, with Cristalli labeling it frivolous and ridiculous. In the end, it underscores Floyd's biggest problem: his legal counterpunches carry far less weight than the growing evidence that he simply failed to pay.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like with my children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children. It's like, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money, I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, you guys go to school, or you work at one of my businesses.
Amid Floyd's financial and legal troubles, Crawford also hit back at him for dismissing his victory over Canelo as easy because the Mexican star was supposedly past his prime. Crawford insisted his win was no accident, it came from a clear game plan, one that even drew on elements of Mayweather's own style. In an interview with Inside the Ring, he explained that his strategy was rooted in history. He studied how Mayweather himself outclassed Alvarez with elusive defense, how Dimitri Bibal's discipline neutralized him completely, and even how lapses in Canelo's bout with William Skull exposed his limited mobility. For Crawford, the blueprint was obvious. I knew I was going to beat him, he said matter-of-factly. Whenever Canelo faced a style like mine, he struggled. I had all those weapons and more.
It became a fight where Crawford made it where Canelo to have any chance, he had to go get close. So he had to go through a bad neighborhood.
Yep.
And Crawford mugged him. It's that simple. He had to go through a bad neighborhood to get anything done. To get to the place that something was going to be done good.
Yeah.
And he got mugged.
going through that neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Well, if I think about it, if I do come back and you...
Despite the grand stage, the fight began with quiet expectations. Many assumed Alvarez's size and power would carry the day long before the final bell. Canelo tried to assert his strength early, but he quickly ran into Crawford's impenetrable defense. Crawford blocked, slipped, and countered with patience, his punches far from flashy, yet relentless and precise. As the rounds unfolded, Alvarez's power never felt decisive. "There's never been a formula to beat Terence Crawford," he said. "So I knew I had a good chance of winning." While the crowd waited for Canelo's big moment, Crawford methodically crafted a masterclass in precision. As the championship rounds approached, his corner reminded him, "They're not going to give it to you."
Shout outs to Crawford. You did it, boy. You did it. For those who still aren't quite sure what they witnessed last night, I'm going to let you know that you witnessed what is called a notorious boxing clinic. This is everything done right. Okay? First,